Gaming PCs are so expensive. The prices have been skyrocketing and new gen consoles are not any better either. So if you're on a budget, can you still get a good gaming PC for cheap? Well, I decided to buy the cheapest gaming PC on Amazon with a graphics card and see if it actually is worth it. So this gaming PC is from a company called BTO, which I've never heard of before, but they did have some pretty nice add-ons and they were literally the cheapest gaming PC I found on Amazon with a graphics card. So we do get an RGB mouse, an RGB keyboard, we have the power cable, and it looks like under here we have the entire gaming PC, and this honestly looks like a little bit of a mix of like a Dell school PC with a gaming PC at the same time, because trust me, it does have RGB, so it actually does somewhat look like a gaming PC, but it also kind of looks like a PC that you would have at school. But that doesn't really matter, because the only thing we should really care about if we're trying to buy the cheapest gaming PC that we can, we just need to find a PC with good specs. And I mean, honestly, the specs were not as bad as you would expect for the cheapest PC on Amazon, like genuinely. So opening the side panel, I think we should be able to just pull this open like so. And let's be honest, it's not the prettiest looking PC, but if I'm being really honest, this is definitely not the ugliest or like worst managed PC I've ever seen. This is actually like pretty good. Like literally the only wire we have over here is like the actual CPU motherboard wire, and then we have a SATA one for the actual like SD cards if we want to get something in the future. And then we have a little SATA one over here if we want to actually add another like kind of SSD or hard drive in the future. But like honestly, I mean, it ain't bad. And you guys definitely see that graphics card. It's tiny, but it will definitely help out a lot. So far, the cheapest gaming PC on Amazon with a graphics card doesn't look too bad, but the most important part are the specs, which actually might be better than you expect. So inside this gaming PC, the one thing I noticed that definitely is bad is it does have 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is really good, but it unfortunately is only one stick. I mean, I can't really expect too much since it is the cheapest PC, but having two 8 gig sticks would have allowed us to have dual channel, and I mean, you kind of want any advantage you can get. So I mean, honestly, that's not the worst thing in the world. It does have 512 gigabytes of storage, so at least they did not cheap out and do 256 gigabytes of storage. But for the price you pay, I think it was exactly $330 for this. It's not like a good deal. It's just kind of like whatever, if I'm being really serious. I bought this with my own money. I'm being as honest as possible because I want to see if it actually is worth even buying a PC this cheap. Now for the CPU, we do have a little cooler for it, but it actually is a Core i5 6th gen. They didn't say exactly what it is, but I assume like it's a Core i5 6400 if I had to guess. I'll check when I actually have this PC plugged in. And the very last thing, but most important part about this PC is the graphics card. So for the graphics card inside of this $330 gaming PC from Amazon, it actually has an NVIDIA graphics card, which is good. It is a GT 1030, and a GT 1030 is a 2 gigabyte card. And honestly, if I had to guess, I think we might be able to get like 60 to 100 FPS on 1080p low settings. And if we went on 720p, we would definitely be able to get over 100 FPS. So I mean, honestly, that's just me predicting it, but I'm really curious to see just how good this gaming PC really is. Real quick though, we definitely want to see how this actually looks. I'm pretty sure there's only RGB over on the front. Oh, and it automatically turned on without me doing anything. Yeah, there isn't any RGB like inside, but the actual front, and it powered off. Hopefully it didn't just break. I don't know why it's not on. Yeah, this should be the power button. There's no way it actually broke, bro. It says LED here, and then there's only one button over here. I'm literally just holding down the button, bro. I think the button might be jammed. Are we serious, bro? I mean, no way it's actually broken, dude. Wait, let me just unplug it and then plug it back in. That's definitely not really good for this PC because it doesn't have a breaker. Okay, so it turns on, but does it turn off? I can change the RGB to rainbow. Is it gonna turn off? I actually think this PC is like broken. It won't turn on. It like legit won't turn on no matter what I do. Yeah, it actually is broken. Like, I can literally see the light. It's like actually a white light like on it. The PC powers on, but then it just shuts off. I literally don't know what to do. I can see it's still getting power too because the motherboard has like a little LED light. Okay, maybe this is why you don't buy the cheapest gaming PC on Amazon because you run into issues like this. This might be why you shouldn't buy this PC. So far, this is getting a 0 out of 5 stars for for me. Basically, what happened is it seems like the button on this PC was literally jammed in. So I definitely broke it now because the button was just jammed in. So I basically forced it in and it actually powers on now. So basically, the button was very mushy. So I could tell it was like somewhat jammed, or I assumed it was. And now the PC actually like stays on. I'm not even going to turn the PC off because I don't know if I'll be able to turn it back on. So I'm literally just going to leave it on. I have no idea if I turn it off, if it will turn back on. So yeah, this is a very, very risky if you actually were to, you know, buy this because you're on a budget. But I'm still going to test this PC out and see how it is. But honestly, this is kind of, yeah, I don't know. This is probably not the best purchase, just kind of judging. The quality of the cheap gaming PC was pretty disappointing, but I decided to unbox the free keyboard and mouse it came with, and hopefully those are a little bit better. It looks like we have a full gaming keyboard. It definitely looks like this is like membrane though. It doesn't look like it's mechanical at all. Let's just test it out. So yeah, this definitely is a full membrane. You can literally hear it. I mean, if we plug it in, let me actually plug it in over here on the back. I'm honestly gonna try gaming on this because why not? It literally comes with it. Ooh, so is there no RGB or is it broken? I think there's no, wait, no, but it's supposed to have RGB. Dude, it's supposed to have RGB. Are you serious right now, bro? This is actually horrible. I legit have it plugged in and it doesn't have any RGB. And then on the actual image with the box, it has RGB. Yo, this genuinely might be the worst PC I've ever bought. Yo, at this point, this is just like funny. Like how bad this is. Yo, does the mouse actually have RGB? The mouse better have RGB, bro. Like, I honestly don't know what to say. The mouse doesn't even have side buttons, so I'm definitely not gonna game on this no matter what. But does the mouse have RGB? Okay, the mouse doesn't have RGB. That definitely seems like we might have a PC issue. Either they're lying and these really don't have RGB, or we actually have an issue and like the motherboard isn't working and like not detecting our USBs. Either or, it's not a good look because there's definitely something wrong with this. Honestly, I'm gonna plug in my actual gaming keyboard and I'll see if it has RGB, because then we'll know that they just clickbaited the actual RGB on these. Okay, so I plugged in my mouse and it doesn't have any RGB. It's just like a Razer mouse. There's definitely something wrong with this PC. Honestly, I'm gonna just power it off. I don't know if it's gonna power back on, but let's just see what it does. All right, so, oh my gosh, it's like fully jammed in there. Yeah, honestly, I think this is actually like fully broken, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably like the biggest piece of junk I've ever bought. Like, this thing actually sucks. You know what? I'm honestly curious just even what it's showing on a monitor. So I now have a monitor screen in front of me. Let me just plug in this actual PC and I want to see what it even says. Like, does it even have any signal or no? Okay, so I think the monitor should be on. Yep, I see like a little thing over there saying it's on. Yep, HDMI 1. It is connected on HDMI. Does it say no signal? It probably will say no signal. Yep, no signal. Something's busted on this PC. I'm honestly, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna unplug this PC. So we shut it off like that, and then let's just plug it back in because it literally wouldn't let me turn it off. What does it show when does it power back on? Oh my gosh, I think it actually is broken. I actually think this is just broken, bro. This is literally just broken, dude. Plug it back in. Yeah, bro. This PC is a goner, dude. Yeah, this thing is 100% toast. I can literally see like little color on the motherboard, so I know it's getting power and nothing is happening at all. Like, bro, how is this PC such a piece of junk? Like, actually, I legit don't even understand how that's possible. This is probably why you don't buy the cheapest PC on Amazon. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, this thing actually sucks, dude. It's actually horrible, bro. All right, so I got the PC back on and we have everything turning on. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. That's so bad. I'm literally just playing with a screwdriver on the PC and we have it on. Bro, that is actually the worst PC I've ever had. I'm not turning this thing back off. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it would even turn back on one more time, bro. This thing is actually horrible. Let's disconnect the mouse. I'm actually gonna use my Razer mouse, but I'll use the keyboard that they gave us. This is honestly the worst setup I've ever had in my entire life. What does it even say? It's saying memory test for more information. Okay, wait, let's just go down. Is the keyboard gonna work or no? Bro, the keyboard literally has no inputs. It says for more information, visit. All right, how do I exit? How do I exit this, bro? The keyboard literally has no inputs, dude. What is this, bro? I actually don't even know what to do anymore. This is actually the worst PC I've ever had in my life. I don't even know what to say, honestly. Do I power it off and try and power it back on again? That's so risky. I don't know if it's gonna power on though. Oh my gosh, I had to plug in my own keyboard because the keyboard they gave me literally broke. I'm not joking. The keyboard they gave me literally doesn't work. I was trying to press enter on the keyboard they gave me this entire time. I try and press it once on this and it works. Yo, you actually can't make this up, bro. You legit can't make this up. I'm not even, this is literally the worst PC I have ever bought. I don't even know why I'm still trying to test this, bro. Okay, let me plug in another keyboard just to make sure. And this one should have arrows so we can actually exit. Are you sure? Yep, it works perfectly fine, bro. Continue boot. There we go. And we're in Windows. This genuinely might be, like, imagine you don't know what you're doing with PCs. Like, you would have just given up by now, for sure. And I don't even really know what I'm doing with PCs at all. I just, like, kind of guessed on all of this. Tried out a different keyboard here. Put the little, like, try to turn it on here. Yo, we are in Windows, so I'm gonna actually go ahead and download everything on this. I'm gonna download Fortnite. Bro, I'm honestly shocked I even got this working. I have zero expectations for this PC's performance. I'm honestly just doing this for fun now. And let me check. So the arrow keys on this work, and on the keyboard they gave me, okay, now it works. So I don't know why it wasn't working before. I don't even know what's going on anymore. We're just gonna set this PC up and yeah, see how bad it actually is, because this thing is horrible. I'm honestly shocked this PC is even working at this point, but I decided to download Fortnite right away and put the gaming PC on the lowest settings possible. Surprisingly, the PC set up completely fine without any issues. The only thing I will say is it was a little bit slow, and for the CPU, it's actually the Core i5-6500, which isn't that bad, and that might explain why on 1080p, so I'm not even on 720p, we're literally hitting right under, and we're just peaking at like 200 FPS, and for my settings, I'm on 1080p, performance mode, all low settings, and we have on plus boost, and honestly, it's perfectly fine, the FPS. So if I actually try building though, you can see what is it dropping to. It's dropping to like under 100 sometimes on the low, but it's not frame dropping like too bad where it's like actually impacting my gameplay, if it makes sense. Like if I'm moving around right now, I can kind of feel it being a little bit laggy, but for the start I had on this PC with it barely working, I honestly did not expect it to perform like this. Like, this is actually not that bad. Like, this is genuinely perfectly fine to play on, and I know a lot of you guys watching this video probably have old gen consoles like a PS4, you know, Xbox One S or something like that, so like the old gen that gets 60 FPS, and I think a lot of you guys would actually be happy with the performance of this PC because it's actually getting like double the amount of FPS, and I mean, it is cheaper than like an Xbox Series S is now, so I actually think there is potential for this PC to be worth it, and I am gaming on this keyboard. I'm not gonna lie, I'm messing up a lot of my edits right now. I don't know, I think I might be a little bit rusty, but it doesn't feel as smooth as I would of course like it to, but like, dude, this is perfectly fine, and I can game on this legit no issue at all. So the thing is, I would only possibly recommend getting this PC maybe if you want to game on all low settings. So this is 1080p right now, but this is in creative, so as soon as you go into a game, it's probably gonna lag a lot more, but let's see how good it is in a real game. It might even surprise me in there, because honestly, 150 to like 200 FPS is way more than I expected for this PC. I thought it was gonna be getting like 100 FPS on 1080p, so it is actually performing pretty good. But I have no idea how this gaming PC was able to get almost 200 FPS in Fortnite creative after barely even being able to start and boot up. I think it's a little bit too good to be true, so I decided to load it into a Fortnite reload game on the exact same settings. Okay, so we are having a few frame drops right now, but okay, that right there is a massive frame drop. Okay, that was like a 2 or 3 second frame drop, but I have to say it is gonna be laggy as we're landing. Okay, it is lagging quite, yeah, it's lagging a lot right now. Look at that lag, dude. That's not even my ping. It's saying it's my ping, but that just happens on like more budget, cheaper PCs. I'm gonna game on 1080p right now, see how it is. It looks like it is very, very like not consistent at all. You guys can see it, like look at it. It's dropping between like 60 to 100, and it's not really too consistent. I'm gonna try gaming with this right now, and then I'm gonna go on 720p, and you guys are gonna see it's legit gonna be like a night and day difference. So far you guys can see the FPS isn't too consistent, unfortunately, but I mean, it definitely is still playable, that's for sure. And my kill's about to get stolen. Where am I getting shot from? Dude, the fence isn't even rendering in. I can't even see him. Oh my, yeah, look how laggy it is. It is actually pretty laggy, I'm not gonna lie. Dead? All right, we're just killing a bunch of NPCs right now, man. All right, I'm just looking for anyone to push. There's some fighting going on down there. We're definitely gonna push this. Yeah, look how much it's lagging. Oh my, this kid's just running for his life. This guy's actually just running. 1 HP, 1 HP. Yo, dead. There we go. And I see some more kids in the back. Oh my. Oh wait, there's another guy coming here. Oh, yo, he had a mythic. Oh my, or an exotic. I mean, this thing is crazy. What the? Yo, this guy. What is this guy doing? Okay, wait. This is our test right here. Oh my gosh, look how laggy it is. 1 HP or not 1 HP at all. What am I saying? I'm getting shot in my back, bro. Okay, this guy honestly does not look that bad. Dude, come here. Give me this wall. What the? Yo, legit, what is this guy doing? Okay, it's actually so laggy. It's like way too choppy right now. I'm not gonna even lie. What the? Oh my gosh, I'm so dead. 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 Oh my gosh, where's my ramp placing? Oh my gosh, how am I still alive? I just got max pumped and I don't know how I'm still alive. I don't know how I'm still alive at all, to be honest. Cracked? Okay, yo. Dude, it's so laggy. Look at how much it's lagging. I'm not even trying to, like, overreact. This is so bad. This is really hard to play on. I'm not gonna lie. And this kid right here. Oh my gosh, he's just running. I'm running the other way. Yo, what are these kids doing? 1 HP? Dead? All right, I'm taking that. Where'd this other guy go? Yup, 35. Cracked. Yo, should I push that? Yo, okay, wait. Actually, I'm gonna let that kid live. I'm just gonna run away. I have legit 6 builds. He's low. I'm kind of, like, shambles with my loot right now. I'm just running, bro. This kid right here. Yo. Yo. 35. Oh my, okay, whatever. I just need to get this loot here. So we know it's basically not able to get 100 FPS like at all on 1080p. It's way too choppy. It's just so laggy. So what I'm honestly gonna do is we're gonna go and put this on 720p. Even the audio is starting to cut out. So let's go over here. We're gonna go right there and we're gonna go 720p. Same settings. I might die because I just heard someone on me. There we go. All right, 720p. Okay, already the FPS is way higher. Already it's at like an extra 40-ish. It still feels like it's pretty laggy, I'm not gonna lie. But it already feels better for sure, like immediately. All right, this kid I was fighting, this guy is not bad at all. 35, he's cracked. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo. Yo, how's that not mine? Yo, what the? Oh my gosh. No way I'm about to die to this kid. No way I'm about to die. Dude, I actually can't. I actually can't with this guy, bro. Dude, and there's another guy right here. All right, there's like 2 kids over here. There's only like 8 other people. Oh my gosh, I can't with this lag. It's actually so bad. What is this guy doing here? Oh, it's a bot. It's a bot. What? No, it's not. Yo, wait, it's actually not an NPC. I thought that was literally a bot. That's literally not a bot. We have 6 kills so far, and we haven't even died once yet. All right, they're fighting. They're fighting. Oh my gosh, we can... What the? Yo, oh my gosh. I just died for the dumbest reason. It's fine, it's fine. Honestly, yeah, honestly, it's fine. We have reboots, we're good. Okay, now we need to get a bunch of loot though. Okay, I'm gonna just land on the supply drop, try and get like a quick free loadout here. Hopefully there's no one around here. There's some loot there. And there's another guy in there. That's the guy that killed me. 30 white, dead? Oh my, they're low-key going crazy there. Low-key, I'm gonna push that. Oh, that's the guy that killed me. Yup, he's full cracked. There we go. I don't know how good this guy is at all. Low-key, I have no idea. Oh yeah, I'm pushing that guy. I'm pushing this kid. 40 white. Dead. There we go. Easy, easy. There's other bunch of kids fighting over there. Oh yeah, this guy's an NPC for sure. Easy kill, easy kill. There we go. Easy, easy. Okay, I mean, we're gonna win the first game on the cheap PC, but I think it's pretty safe to say that this PC is definitely kind of laggy. Like, yeah, I don't know if I can really recommend this PC. It actually, you guys can see it just frame drops so much, but I mean, for the cheapest PC on Amazon, I low-key kind of was expecting worse, so I don't really know. Okay, honestly, he's right here. I'm just gonna kind of wait for this guy. What is this guy doing? Is he gonna die in zone? Literally, what is this guy doing? Buddy, you need to go out of zone. All right, 40. Oh, 1 HP. Oh my gosh, easy. We can kill him right here. No. Yo, dead. Oh my, wait, there's still another kid? I thought that was literally the last guy. Wait, I actually thought that was the last guy. Dude, he still gets reboots? I did not know they changed that. So I did not know that's even still allowed. Okay. All right, where's this guy gonna land, bro? He's gonna play like such a rat now. Oh, wait, there he is. I saw him. All right, come here, buddy. 40 white. Oh yeah, he's 1 HP. You're dead. You're dead, bro. This is the guy that literally killed me too. Dead, easy. There we go, bro. So overall, I think it's pretty safe to say that this PC definitely struggles quite a bit, that's for sure. But, I mean, it's still good enough to get a win, and I would only recommend playing on 720p, but even on 720p, this PC is so laggy. So, is the cheapest gaming PC on the internet really worth it? I think it's pretty safe to say that you should definitely save up a bit more money, or at least just not buy this gaming PC. Subscribe if you want to see more, and don't forget Jesus loves you.